Hi, Rana. Let's take a look at this new set of essays you've written. The first one is about food, locally produced food. More specifically, let's see what you said. It is true that imported food items need to travel long distances before they reach the supermarket. Some people opine that it will be good for the environment if people eat only locally produced food. I agree with this view to a certain extent. In my opinion, consumption of local food will create jobs in the local economy and help the environment. But if people eat only locally produced food, they will have fewer choices. Okay, clear, good, no problems. On the one hand, there are many reasons to import food. One of the obvious reasons for importing food is globalization. Now, you could have done something to make this sentence both more grammatically advanced and also to improve cohesion. So let me show you how you could have done this. On the one hand, there are many reasons to import food, one of which is globalization. Okay? So it's a much better way of saying the exact same thing. Today's global trade with low transportation costs, plural, and fewer trade barriers has encouraged the transport of food from one country to another. How has it encouraged it? I would like you to explain it to me a little more. Another reason is developing countries. Generally, some countries have significant growth in population and the need of their citizens with domestically produced food, and therefore, what's going on in this sentence? There's a lot of chaos. It doesn't make sense. So let's try it again. Another reason is developing countries. Fine. Generally, some countries have a significant growth in their population. Let's see, has a significant growth in populations and the need of their citizens. All right, this is where the problem begins, okay? So let's leave the first part and let's look just at this. And the need of their citizens with domestically produced food and therefore have to depend on imported food, especially those countries which do not have sufficient resources or geographic conditions to produce it. Okay, it doesn't make any sense. So if I had to rewrite this, I would probably say something like this. Another reason is developing countries. These places typically have significant population growth, but not enough domestically produced food to satisfy the needs of their citizens. Therefore, they must depend on imported products. Okay, maybe that works a little better. That will boost and enhance the economy. All right, how? How does it boost and enhance the economy? Moreover, imported food is cheaper than, not that, than local products. Why? Why is imported food cheaper? You have to explain this to me as well. All right, it's not clear to me why. As a result, people will have a wide range of choice in supermarkets, and also most food items will be available to them throughout the year. Furthermore, we can use more land to build houses due to population growth. Okay. Whoa, what happened here? You've got this enormous paragraph, which is like, I don't even know how many lines long. And then all of a sudden you have this itty-bitty little guy. It's only 5 lines long. Look at this. Here you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines that were just one sentence, and then you've got a paragraph that's only 5 lines long. Now this is a problem because if you look at the band descriptors for task 2, it says that you should try to equally deal with both paragraphs, or it says something along those lines. So you definitely have not done that here, but let's look at what you wrote. On the other hand, imported food can be a cause of global warming. Food transport burns a lot of fossil fuel and produces CO2 emissions, which lead, okay, fine, to global warming. Another drawback is that local farmers will lose their jobs, and as a result, they will not be able to compete with international markets, and this will affect the economy of the nation. Why? To explain it to me, show me an example. Okay, so basically what you've done here is you've given me a list. So list number 1, okay, and list number 2. So it's not a paragraph. It's just it's an introduction, and it's, you know, just 2 things that create a problem. So you haven't developed it. It's not fully drawn out. And look at this. Even this. I mean, you can see that you really spent much more time analyzing this than you did this. All right, so in conclusion, while people depend on imported food items for various reasons, in my opinion, this trend has both positive and negative aspects, but the benefits outweigh the drawbacks. Okay, well, if the benefits outweigh the drawbacks, which is what you talked about here, then this paragraph needs to come second. We always put the side that we agree with at the bottom, closer to our conclusion, and the first body paragraph should be the one that we disagree with. Okay, this is just a convention of essay writing that you have to absolutely follow. First, we talk about the side that we disagree with, and then we talk about the side that we do agree with. So then you've got another problem with coherence and cohesion here as well. Okay, there were some good elements to this essay, but there are also a lot of things that you need to correct. So let's move on and go straight to your letter. This is the one about Albion. Dear Sir, Madam, I'm writing in response to your letter regarding my absence from my English examination. My name is Rana Nahas, student number this, case number this. I would like to apologize for the English exam I missed, capital I, on the 14th of February 2019. 2 words, I am. I am sincerely sorry for not being able to attend this exam. 2 words, I am aware of the importance of the grade final results at the end of this year, but unfortunately my absence was unavoidable. Okay, there are a couple things I want to do here too. The reason for my not attending, or the reason I did not attend this exam, was that I had a car accident on the way to the university that day in the morning. Although the accident was not serious, I was taken. You can't have although and but in the same sentence because they both do the same thing. So let's keep although. Although the accident was not serious, I was taken to the hospital for a checkup and was not allowed to leave until I had been given all the clear. No, until I was given permission from a doctor. I understand how crucial this exam was, no comma, and therefore I have asked one of my tutors, Mr. Thomas Brown, whether I could take the exam on another date or replace a grade for an average mark taken from my previous work. No S. I hope you will accept my apologies, IES, and I thank you in advance for your understanding. I'm looking forward, 2 words, to hearing from you as soon as possible. Yours faithfully. Where'd you go? Where is it? Okay. All right, here's the good news. You did everything you're supposed to do. All right, so you apologized, yes. You identified yourself, yes. You gave an explanation, yes. And the good thing is you did something most people don't do. You gave resolutions, plural, more than one resolution, because you provided 2 resolutions, so great. This is where most people make a mistake here, but you didn't do that, so great. There are, however, a number of grammar mistakes here, as well as a number of spelling mistakes. So those are the things that I really want you to be careful of, and I really want you to revise and improve and try to overcome. Okay? This is good, though, overall. You did everything else that was right, dear Sir, Madam. Then you ended your letter with yours faithfully. That's appropriate. Remember that I am is 2 words. It's not connected, so fix that. You did that consistently throughout this letter. And then again, some of the grammar stuff, okay? All right, go ahead and correct them, return them back to us corrected, add to your error correction list, and let's see another set of essays from you, okay, Rana? Good luck. I'll be waiting for your essays.